Oh, sorry about that. Hey, everybody. So I'm just leaving the pool, and I want to talk to you about the heat here in the desert. I've got my opinion of it now, and I want to tell you what I think. I'm going to give it to you from the gospel. All right. It's 100 degrees here, and it's dry, and it's hot. And it is not the 115 or the 120 that, can get to or people talk about. I'm sure that would be a different video and a different opinion. But what I'm going to honestly tell you is that I love this 100-degree heat. It is absolutely fine. I was at the pool. I put some grease on, oil. In Florida, it could be 80 or 85, and I would put some tropical Hawaiian tropic suntan oil on, and I would immediately start to bubble, like water come out of my skin, even if I didn't put anything on because of the humidity. And you would need to go to the shower and rinse off and get cool, and you lay down again. The sun would, it would dry you, and then you would sweat, but you would still always be wet. So I went to the shower thinking that it was going to be just scorching hot, especially after I put this oil on, and it would keep me cool. So I oiled up, I went to the shower, I got wet, I came back, I laid down, and I kept waiting. I kept thinking, all right, I'm going to start burning up any minute. I can tell I'm going to dry out because water's not going to last long. This is dry heat. It's going to dry me, and I'm going to be, on fire, or I'm going to need to get in that pool. It never came. It never came. It's not going to come. It is a very comfortable dry heat without perspiration of the humidity. I lived in Florida all my life, and I'm going to tell you right now, 100 degrees here in this desert, while it is, like here in the shade where I'm walking, this is lovely. This is, probably amazing anywhere, even in Florida, but you would still have humidity. Now, as soon as I walk out here in this sun, and I'm not at the pool, but there is a little breeze here, I'm going to feel, well, because of the breeze, there's actually you can probably hear it in the microphone, because of the breeze, I don't know, sometimes weird. It feels like 80. This is really nice. So I never did sweat. You won't sweat here. You absolutely will not sweat. If you hold your arm up, like I'm holding my selfie stick, and my arm is, bent into a V, maybe in between my my arm there where the skin touches each other would get a little moisture. But otherwise, you're open skin, you're laying on the beach chair or whatever, you will not sweat at all. I'm walking around. You could have a long shirt on, pants on. You're not going to sweat. You go in Florida, you put on a long shirt, pair of pants, and want to go out and look kind of spiffy. You're going to be wringing wet. It's going to look like you just came out of the shower. This is great. I love this dry heat. I absolutely do. And now I know when it gets to be 115, people throw numbers around loosely like 120. That might be one day. It's not 120 every day. Even if it is, in the shade, it's, you don't stand in it. You don't stand in 95 in Florida. You don't stand in the sun. You don't even go to the beach. The sand's too hot. If you don't have a beach umbrella, you can't sit out there in it. So I would rather have 100 degrees of this desert heat, and it's supposed to be like 96 today. It can't be that hot right now. It just can't be. It feels unbelievable. I would rather have 100 degrees of this than I would rather have, 85 degrees of humidity in Florida. Absolutely. Standing here in the middle waiting these cars to go by. Riverside Casino. The pool's behind the other side of that big building. I have access to it every day. I'm going to be using it every day. I love this pool. And my RV is right up here, walking distance. I have got everything I need here. And food, shelter, amenities. I was walking through the casino. Let me tell you something else about the casino. While some people live here that might, spend all their money in there on the gambling because they got an addiction, I gambled a couple of dollars in the last couple of visits over here, and I lost every penny of it. but it wasn't that much. And I'll tell you right now, it's just like the drinking and the smoking cigarettes or anything else I've ever quit in my life. I don't even think about it. I can walk through that casino and I'm really tickled of how cool it looks, and people, those machines are all lit up, the colors, the lights, it's fun looking. But I am not tempted in the slightest to pull $1 out of my pocket and give it away to a machine that I know is going to absolutely keep it. It is such like lightning striking to be so lucky to win on those things. It's nothing but a gimmick. But I like how it looks, I like the atmosphere and everything, walking through there to the pool. But I'm not tempted by it. So if I lived here, I wouldn't be worrying about spending my money on gambling. I want to look in here and get my keys. Look at this, got a little system here. I can reach down in there, see if I can find it. Oh, yeah, I'm almost to the camper. I'm going to the gym. I did not go this morning. I dilly-dallied around and waited for Timmy to come over and say goodbye. He only stayed a minute. And I wanted to get because how I told you the sun will, that's the only thing I hate about this bag is you cannot find anything in it. Come on now. How can you not find your keys? There they are. Oh boy. I was about ready to lose my religion. So, I waited for him to come, but the sun, as you know, about 1 o'clock, it gets on the other side of that building and you don't have any more sun. And I'm definitely working on my tan. I'm getting me some color. I had just a little bit of that chicken. I bought that sliced deli chicken with a piece of cheese and a banana for it's all I've had today. And I'm gonna make, I don't know, that Caesar salad for dinner. I'm gonna eat like a pauper for dinner. I took up my big mat because it was just blowing around the wind. I cleaned this windshield and I backed up my truck so it could stand on the tailgate. And I cleaned the outside of this windshield with some Dawn dish liquid. And then I have invisible glass and I sprayed it. It's crystal clear, so I have a nice view. These people over here that are looking back this way at me, I don't think they have a great view at all. I love the view that I have looking out that way at the mountains and the casino. So anyway, the air conditioning is running. Let me see how it feels in here. It's, almost 100 degrees out here. Let's go in. Of course, it's running. It does shut off. It doesn't continually run. I have it pushed up to about 80. So feels marvelous in here. I'm just going to get my shoes and socks on. I still have grease on. I'll shower. I guess I'll shower at the gym so I can get all this grease off and not have oil get on the bottom of my shower there. What? Did he make his bed this morning? Of course. I don't play, folks. I don't play. What I say I do, and what I do I say. So anyway, we're crushing it. We're having a good time. We're just on vacation full time now. There's no scheduled place to go, place to get back to. I don't own anything back in Florida. There's nothing anywhere that I have to go back and retrieve. It's all right here. Crushing it.